So I'm Aristotle, guitarist for Otep, and this is my pedal board, and I use a Kemper for my guitar sound. This is the Kemper pedal, and I pretty much use just 5 presets on this, which I don't have labeled very accurately, except for that one. It is based on a Rivera KR7, and yeah, that's pretty much what I use. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of my effects setting, and I can strap on a guitar and show you what that is. That's my Shure wireless. You can use it as a tuner, but to be honest, I probably use this tuner as much as I use any strobe wise. It's just a little closer. We all use in-ear wireless. I use Ultimate Ears. I've had these for a while. This is the old Generation 2 Sennheiser in-ear packs. Still work. Let's see, and then I've got just some expression pedals from Mourning here that I use for wah and volume. This is my Kemper, the head unit. It's not powered. I actually used from ISP, who was kind enough to endorse me. Used this Stealth power amp, which is plenty powerful to drive this random 4x12. It's just for stage volume, really, because we use, for out front, we use the direct sound. Again, endorsed by ESP. Beautiful baritone EC model here. Well, since we play in drop B flat, this is a longer scale guitar, so a baritone 27, I think. And these strings are heavier. This is a 70, 52, 36. Oh man, 18, 15, 12, I think. It's the Zakk Wylde low tune thing that GHS Strings, who I'm endorsed by, has hooked me up with, and they play great, sound great, and yeah, the MG pickups, it's standard 81, I think. Ooh, is it the 90 or the 80? 8185, sorry, 8185, and that's, you know, for metal, hard, heavy stuff. It works great. So this is the brand new model. I don't know if any artists have this out yet. The Baritone Viper. And this is an E2 from ESP, and it sounds amazing, and it's probably what I'll be using tonight, which I definitely need to restring. And yeah, that's my Viper, E2 Viper, baritone. Let's see, pick wise, I've got a pick endorsement from, let's see, Sinister Guitar Picks right there. And it's got a picture of me. That's me. So that is my basic rig.
So this is Justin from Otep, and we're about to explore my drum kit. So what do we have here? It's a Yamaha Oak Custom. Old school, it's about 10 years old. Solid, probably one of the best kits I've ever played in my life. Sizes here are 10, 12, 16, 22-inch kick. And this is actually an old school Mapex, what is it? Oh gosh, Mapex Saturn snare? It's so old. Yeah, Mapex Mars Pro Series snare, 14-inch. I've had this since I was touring and since I was 16 years old, probably. Actually, I go for the cheapest heads at Guitar Center because I have no artist endorsement or anything. So heads are kind of, I beat the shit out of this kit. Excuse me, I beat it up pretty bad. So the heads are kind of hit or miss. I usually only use Remo Emperor X coated for snare. I find it to have this really good snap on it. So that's like the main, this is my go-to on every snare head. Toms, I'm kind of hit or miss. I prefer Aquarian, but right now these are Evans heads on the kit. I'm a feisty artist. I use Rude everything. I bash these things hard. I put them through so much stress test. Actually, this is an Alpha Ride. It's got more dynamics than a Rude. It doesn't, the sustain isn't quite as long. If you hit the bell, it doesn't just go bing for an hour. It cuts off nice. So I started with I traded my 24-inch Mega Bell Feisty for this Alpha because there was just way too much. We got the Wild Feisty China. And then we got what they just came out with recently. It's a Peisty PSTX flanger stack, Swiss flanger stack. Really cool noise. You want to hear it? Just cool trash can noise. So I use 14-inch hats. This is an 18-inch crash ride because like I said, I bash these things all the time. This is a 19-inch crash ride, 22-inch rock ride, 18-inch China, and this is a 14-inch Swiss flanger stack. My hardware, pedals and hi-hat is all DW 9000s. I've been a DW guy since day one. All their hardware has been top of the line, so I just kind of stick with that. I would actually not have a cage if I could afford all the DW hardware that I wanted, but it's pretty pricey. So I'm just sticking with the two main items, which are my bass pedals and the hi-hat stand. Signature sticks, these are from Vader. They're Extreme 5Bs, a little bit wider and heavier than a regular 5B. Vader is just an amazing company. I used to use ProMark all the time, and then once they swapped out, they got bought out by Daddario and all these big people. Their products just kind of started dwindling. I would get bricks of sticks, and it would just be so unbalanced, and you just can't. As a drummer, you have to have precision in your sticks. They got to be balanced. You don't want one super light and one all heavy. It just messes up your dexterity, the way you play. So Vader's just been nothing but amazing. Great sticks, great company, small company, so the quality is just incredible there. And this is also a Michael Carmichael throne. This is what they call the King's Throne. This channel right here allows your spine to sit in here. So you a lot of drummers, they get these flat seats, and you get some back work after hours of sitting on this kit, you know. So I talked to a gentleman that makes these, Michael Carmichael, and this is like the back saver of any drummer's seat, I guess. Yeah, this will save your back. This is what you want. It's a good channel. It's comfortable. It's the best seat I've ever had. I've done Rocket Socks. I've done DW Tama. I've done all kinds of seats, and this is my go-to. I have 3 of these. I take it at home. I leave this one in tour. Michael Carmichael, thank you, man. You're saving my back.
What's up, guys? Drewski here, playing bass with Otep, and let's check out my rig. So first off, it all starts with the wireless, I guess. It's the Shure right there, the pedal version. I like that right there because it also gives me my tuner, and it just gives me one less thing to worry about. So keep my rig super simple. I have that going into this pod here, line 6. And all I'm really using here, you know, I'll use the volume to fade in and out. And then I got the delay and distortion. That's basically all I'm using. But I do like to have this here in case I want to make some adjustments on the go. I like to keep it super simple, as I said. That's basically the gist of my rig. We go direct out of the pedal into the board, and we have Ben, our sound guy, kind of shape it from there, whatever's sounding best through the PA we're working with that night. So bass, ESP LTDs all the way, 5-string, of course. Got the MG pickups, and then I keep my Sennheiser wireless for my in-ears, and the pack, the Shure wireless pack right there. And I always tape the back because sometimes it gets dark and don't want to lose your place, you know. I don't know how Arya does it. He doesn't tape his thing and wears this dark mask. All muscle memory. Not for me though. I gotta know where I'm going. So strings, I'm using GHS 5-string steel. It sounds super awesome. All right, here we have Mesa 410s. Gotta have the casters, of course. And then we got the M9 carbine here with the graphic EQ, has built-in compression. This I use just for stage volume because, like I said, we go direct out of the pod right into the board. So this is mainly for me on stage. And then, of course, the Furman power strip here. Keep everything nice and conditioned. Here we got some little red LEDs to set the mood. UE, great in-ears. recommend. They scan you 3D, so you don't have to put the that waxy stuff in your ears anymore and get that mold. So it's kind of a trip. But yeah, UE in-ears, awesome. So that's my rig. Thanks for checking it out.